What's up, guys? Welcome to Among the Fence, my YouTube channel where I do music reviews. My name is Aaron, and it's time for New Music Friday, where I take a look at some of the upcoming albums for the week of April 1st. It's already April Fool's Day, and believe it or not, I am still a little bit under the weather. I'm hoping that doing this video won't completely take me out for the weekend and keep me from doing any other videos like I did last week. I still have a cough, still have difficulty, not really breathing, but I lose my voice at times, and talking just isn't too much fun. So I've been just trying to rest as much as I can. And that's why it's been about a week since I've uploaded anything. And even my videos throughout have been kind of sporadic before that. So I'm just trying to rest my voice. That way I could get back into this as strong as I can. But I do have a lot of reviews written up. I just don't have the ability to sit here and talk and film them all. So I'm hoping that'll change soon. Been resting a lot, taking care of it, drinking a lot of tea with honey. So yeah, hopefully I get over this quick and I get back to just doing as many album reviews as possible for you guys. Meshuggah releases their new album titled Immutable. The singles have felt kind of inconsistent for me on this album. I don't really know what to expect from it because of that as a whole, but I think it'll all come together once we get a chance to hear it. The first single they released I didn't think it was too bad. I thought it was pretty good. And the one that they released just this past week was, it just was very repetitive. I wasn't really that into it. And it just made me feel like I don't really know if I'm going to really enjoy this album a whole lot. And also, it has a lot to do with me not being into this band either. I'm hoping that this album will turn it around. I've gone through and I listened to some of their music in the past to try to make it through albums, and I feel like they're just way too complex for me. Like, I feel like I'm too stupid to be listening to Meshuggah, trying to figure out what it is exactly they're doing, especially from a musician standpoint. And it just makes it difficult for me to really get into them or listen to more than like 4 or 5 songs off of one of their albums. But I'm hoping that this album might be a little bit more mellow in that sense. It'll be a little bit more digestible for at least me, but I don't know. Windrunner is coming out with their newest album titled Tan. If you don't know who this band is, they are a progressive metalcore band from Vietnam, and they have a female vocalist, and they sound absolutely incredible. The atmosphere that this band creates musically is just insane, and with the female vocals and then the distorted vocals that come through, it creates such a fantastic sound, and I cannot wait for this album. Honestly, I feel like this band could probably give Spiritbox a run for their money in terms of their more ambient sounds. Their heaviness, maybe not quite as much, because Spiritbox really brings it. Courtney's vocals are just, I mean, you can't discredit them. As far as her distorted vocals, they're just great. But as far as like their more atmospheric stuff, I feel like Windrunner, I think they outdo them quite a bit. The vocals are just that much more, and the music is just so thick and heavy. PUP is releasing their newest album titled The Unraveling of PUPtheband. This is a tough one for me because I have a hard time getting into this band due to the vocals, and the vocal performance, and the vocal tone. Basically just everything that has to do with the vocals. There's nothing really wrong with them. It's just not something that I really vibe with, I guess you could say. Something like the more spoken word stuff where it almost feels like he's going on more of a rant than anything else. It isn't really there for me. And I think a lot of it, like I said, has to do with everything within the vocals, the tone of it, the presentation, all of it, because it's not necessarily something I dislike in music. The singles honestly seem to be straying a little bit more away from this, though. And it seems to be a little bit more pleasant to my ears. The intro to one of their singles, Matilda, is, I don't want to call it a ripoff, but it's basically a nod to Tears for Fears' Everybody Wants to Rule the World, which is a song that I absolutely love. And I'm not sure if I like it or I hate it, but I'm still kind of interested in this album when it comes out. I'm not really sure how to say the name of this next band. It's Kablay Khan. I'm not completely sure. I've never actually looked up the way it's properly pronounced, but they're coming out with a new EP titled Lowest Form of Animal. This band gets slept on by me a lot. I love the beatdown style, and I love how they keep changing their sound and keeping it fresh while still sounding like them. The lyrics aren't always the best, admittedly, but the attitude of it and the performance, it just fits the overall music so well. Every time they come out with something new, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about this band. And I listen to it, I'm like, wow, this is just so good. And they just keep evolving and changing and still sounding really great while keeping their core sound. And I don't know if I'll do a review on this EP, but I'm definitely excited to hear it. And every time I hear something new from him, it makes me want to go back and listen to some of their old stuff too. Red Hot Chili Peppers is coming out with a new album titled Unlimited Love. I know I'm going to get so much hate for this, and I'm totally okay with it, but I actually like Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's a band that I grew up with throughout high school, and it was just a very, very prominent band in my life while I was still listening to like Tool and AC/DC and Dream Theater and Avenged Sevenfold. For some reason, Red Hot Chili Peppers just kind of stuck around in there. Plus, John Frusciante, he is back, and I believe that this album is going to slap mostly because of him. He's a fantastic guitar player. The single that I heard, Black Summer, has so much nostalgia for it in me within his guitar playing and just the sound. And while it's still nostalgic, it doesn't sound like something that's old. It does sound kind of new, at least within the Red Hot Chili Pepper realm. I mean, don't get me wrong. You guys are probably going to listen to this and be like, wow, it just sounds like Red Hot Chili Peppers and I hate it. But for someone who loves the band and knows almost all of their songs from the past, I feel like it's a pretty good progression. Their other single, it wasn't really too great. I really hope we get more of the singles like Black Summer within the album itself. But I'm excited about this, mostly because John Frusciante's back, and I just can't wait to hear what he's going to play. And that is it for New Music Friday. If I missed anything that you're looking forward to, leave a comment below letting me know what it is, so me and everybody else, we could discover new music. And if you're looking forward to a single or a track coming out throughout this week, I'm planning on doing a weekly track review on Monday. I know I've said that the past two New Music Fridays, I've said that. But then my voice goes out, and I can't do any. I can't film anything, even if I really, really wanted to and forced it. I wouldn't be able to. So I've missed the past 2 weekly track reviews, but I really think I'm going to be able to do it this time around because I am feeling better, and I feel like my voice won't be completely dead after this and after work and the weekend and all that. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I got some more album reviews coming up from the past weeks that I missed that I've written up. And yeah, I got a lot of stuff planned out for this weekend and the next week. Hopefully, like I said, if things go okay and my voice isn't done, you should see definitely more videos, at least until New Music Friday next week. I'm hoping that I'll come out with at least one more video within that time frame. And if you guys enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a like. Leave a comment below also letting me know what I should review next. And I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day or nights whenever you have been watching this. And I will talk to you guys next time.
I was just an ignorant kid relying on my parents said to save me. Years gone by, instead of running over every day. Said to